Good morning. Part 2.
You didn't clap again?
Oh, I forgot.
Clap.
I just
No,
forgot.
he doesn't have to clap. It's fine.
I
It's
just
fine.
forgot.
It's fine.
I think she's just inserting a clap.
Yeah. Woo.
Okay. Well, that's not my job to edit, so that's on you. You got it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Lost in Louisville, a food podcast where we try restaurants in the greater Louisville area and let you know if they're worth your time. I'm Bob.
I'm Cotton. And that's Hannah.
Hi.
Yeah, we have Hannah here today.
This is like a weird deja vu scenario.
It's almost like we've recorded this intro before in the past or something, and my dog decided to be an absolute menace and unplug something. It's almost like that happened, but it didn't. This is our first time recording this.
Imagine getting corrupted audio.
Imagine.
Never happened.
Yeah. So what have you been up to, Cotton?
Well, we went to Gorilla Bobs Grubshack today.
Yeah, we did go to a Gorilla Bobs Grubshack. It was recommended by he who shall not be named's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She recommended we go there.
Yeah. Your sister bought you flowers for Valentine's Day.
She did. Yeah, she did. Because no one else loves me like that. Or in any way. So, no one else brought me anything for Valentine's Day. It's, sad, but whatever.
Sad but true.
Sad
It's
but
a good
true.
Metallica song.
Oh my God.
I don't know any Metallica.
What?
Don't act.
All I could do was scrunch my eyebrows like, what?
It's never been a band that I would. My dad likes Metallica, but not me. It's just something I never really listened to.
For shame.
Nothing else matters.
I don't know that one.
From Whom the Bells Toll.
I feel like he would know a
that sounds
song
familiar.
if he heard it.
Yeah, but let's not do that on the podcast because that's DMCA stuff.
Seek and
And
Destroy.
Well, I'm not gonna
Kill
play
them all.
no, I don't
They
know that.
literally have a song called Lux Eterna.
That's pretty sick, considering. Well, that's
It
no
just
one else
came
has
out.
context.
It literally just came out.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Have you told?
I did.
Okay. Yeah. Good.
Yeah, and because Trent said add it to the list.
Yep. That's what I was about to say. Have you told Trent? Because that's fucking sick. For anyone interested, we have a D&D game that we play, and one of our players has an item of armor called Lux Eterna.
Mm-hmm.
It's really interesting. That's really funny.
Wow.
Wow. The more you know.
Oh man, the other thing that we did is we got an apartment.
Yeah,
that we're gonna
I'm
move
like,
into.
I'm happy you all are moving, but you all talking about moving has me stressed about me moving.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Like, good for you guys, but oh my god, I'm so scared. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna do when I move.
Fair.
I'm stressed, especially because I'll be by myself. That's the big thing.
Yeah, that's the only thing that sucks.
Like, I've lived alone before, but only alone for short periods of time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was in the dorm, Christmas break, my roommate went home, so I was by myself for Christmas break, which was only like 3 or 4 weeks, like a month or so. But that
Right.
was stressful because I was used to having other people around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lived with my parents, and then I moved into this house with other people. So, I've always had someone in the house with me. But now I have a dog,
I get
so, like,
it.
that'll help.
Yeah.
I won't be completely alone. But
Sure,
also,
you're gonna have
I'm
visitors
so
on the
excited.
weekends.
Yeah.
Maybe. I mean, if you want to come over and hang out, you can come over and hang out.
We gotta do the podcast somehow.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. We got to record a podcast, don't we? Dude, that's the other thing. I'm so excited to move because I'm excited, but I'm scared. When I move, I'm trying to find a 2-bedroom house so I can have a bedroom and then I can have a podcast room.
Yeah.
And that means all of this shit can go somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm
And it can
so
just
tired
stay
of it.
set up.
I don't have to move it around. Oh, my God. You know how many times I move this table in a week is fucking stupid. Because, like, when he who not even named and I hang out, I have to turn the table so he can sit here and it faces the TV. But when Ben and I record the other podcast, the TV moves to over here because this is a better setup for the podcast. So it's like every other day I have to move the fucking table into a new position or remove the mic stands. Or you saw me today, I couldn't find one of my mic stands.
Yeah. It was just.
It's
just
on
over
top
there.
of my dog's crate. It's just right over there. I'm just stupid and couldn't find it.
That's funny because you stood over there going sit out for I don't know how long.
I'm trying to get her to sit so she calm down because she's a bit rambunctious when I have guests. Because she doesn't understand that not everyone wants to be assaulted by her.
Oh, and the other thing that was mentioned last time was we bought a purple mattress.
Yeah, Purple Mattress, if you want to
Today.
sponsor us, that would be awesome. I would like a free mattress.
Oh my
Like, I don't
God.
need it,
Like
but
I
I
said,
would like
send
it.
us some of your brick pillows.
Oh my God.
brick
The brick
pillows.
pillows.
Oh,
20.
God.
They
20
look
pounds.
like bricks. They feel like bricks, but when you lay your head on them, it's a magical cloud.
That's
Dude,
so
she was
nice.
literally like jumping on the other side of the bed. I wasn't moving an inch.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm excited.
Especially because I get like restless leg syndrome, and I'm just like
She
shaking and
just-
bouncing.
Bounces.
I mean, I do the same
Nice.
shit.
Like my foot
There's a
just
difference between like a
goes.
tap and a.
No, Mason gets so mad at me during D&D because my left leg bounces.
Right,
the
but
whole
she
game.
shakes the motherfucking bed the whole time we're laying there.
I can't help it.
But the thing is, if she's chilling, she won't be doing it. But if she's trying to sleep, she's doing it.
Mm,
Why?
I see.
I
Not
don't
asking.
know.
I'm not asking. I said I wasn't asking. I'm asking the universe.
I don't think the universe has any answers.
No.
No.
But other than that, I've got one little thing about from work. But let's talk about Hogwarts Legacy first.
Okay. We have a Hogwarts Legacy. I haven't played it. I've heard people complain about the lack of enemy types and stuff, and it's
Like I
kind of
said.
uninteresting.
Like I was saying, there's goblins, dark wizards, spiders, and trolls.
That's it?
Yeah, but there's different variations of those. You've got your warrior goblins, your commander goblins, your assassin goblins, ranger goblins,
Sounds like these are all
They're-
just goblins with weapons.
different weapon types.
Okay.
But they got different attack patterns and stuff like that too.
Oh, okay. That's kind of cool.
So I mean, there's some variation, but it's not a lot. Then the dark wizards, you got the animagus. You know, they can turn into animals, and they've got different,
that's kinda
different
cool.
animals that they can turn into. Most of them are wolves, I think.
Mhm.
And then those are cool because once you kill them, they turn back into a human, and then you gotta kill them again.
Oh.
Or if you have
Huh.
the transmutation spell, you can just hit them with the transmutation spell and turn back into human.
Oh, see, that's cool.
The really cool thing is if you get the transmutation mastery, you can just turn them into explosive barrels and throw them at people, and they just die and do a fuck ton of damage to everyone around them.
God, that sounds brutal.
Oh yeah, it's killer. And like I said, the other thing is anytime you like encounter a boss or whatever, if you have a Vada Kedavra, you can just kill them.
That's so
Crucio with the Crucio mastery and Avada Kedavra, the Avada Kedavra mastery is just fucked because you can go into a room with 12 people, curse everybody in the room, and then hit Avada Kedavra with one button and kill the entire room.
that's nuts. Like, it makes sense in Harry Potter lore because that's what that spell does.
Every spell has like a really long explanation as for what it does. Avada Kedavra just says instantly kills target.
I
Awesome.
mean, that's all it does
That's,
for real.
that's all it
I mean, it's
does.
the kill curse. That's what it does.
It's got a little bit of a charge up. He just goes, Avada Kedavra!
It's so funny.
Damn.
So,
It says all the killing curses, like, the rest of them is like, Levioso! Wingardium Leviosa! He's like, Crucio.
I mean, it's one of the, like, unforgivable curses. Like, you know,
Then
you
he
gotta
goes,
be evil when you use
It's
it.
very
Furio.
dark and dramatic.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the point. But, you know.
I mean, you literally,
It's funny.
one of the things with the spell is you have to mean it. Oh, and like I said about Ranrock, he dodges Avada Kedavra. It made me so mad. Spoilers for the game because I hate people and I love giving spoilers.
he does.
Dude,
we were
Ramrock-
talking about shit in the car, and he would not stop trying to spoil it.
Ranrock,
He was trying so hard.
Ranrock turns into a fucking dragon. When he's a goblin. He turns into a gigantic fucking dragon with an enormous health bar, and he can just dodge Avada Kedavra.
As the dragon?
As a dragon.
How?
He dodges it as a goblin.
But he's so big. How does he dodge it?
He just does a barrel roll.
What?
He just whoop, to the
Okay.
side. It pissed me off.
Matrix that shit.
But he'll eat a Crucio to the face. I'll tell you that.
All right, well, something better work.
It's so funny because like he'll eat any other spell to the face. Avada Kedavra, no.
I mean, yeah, it'll kill him. It's an instant kill curse.
Right. So he's looking out for that, I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's like saying, that's like, if you go to war, people wear, like, bulletproof vests because people know they have guns. They're going to shoot them. If you know there's one curse that will instantly kill you, you better be on the fucking patrol for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right, but you just expect a 16-year-old kid to go, Avada Kedavra! And
You got to be prepared
you
at all
actually
times.
see the laser beam come out.
You got to be ready.
It's
He
fast.
will not be caught lacking. That's all I have to say.
Ramrock will not be caught lacking. You are entirely right. Do be getting his ass beat, though. I think I was fighting that dude for like almost 20 minutes.
Oh my god, he has that much health?
It
Oh my
took
God,
forever.
it was ridiculous. And I didn't die throughout the whole fight.
You've beat him on your first try?
Yeah.
Nice.
Combat, not hard. It's not incredibly difficult.
Stressful.
She thinks it's stressful. It can be stressful. The Ranrock fight's stressful because like he's invulnerable at times, so you have to use the different types of spells on different like floating orbs to get his skin to come back onto his body. It's complicated. We won't go into all that, but yeah, it's
Okay.
to get his skin to come back onto his body so you can beat the shit out of him.
All right. One last thing on Hogwarts Legacy. This isn't even Hogwarts. This is Harry Potter related. You can let the Sorting Hat choose your house or whatever, right?
Yeah, like I said, it asks you a question. It asks like if you're loyal, if you're cunning, if you're intelligent, or if you're fucking brave. I think something.
Stupid. I wish it was an actual like quiz or something.
Which is why they want you to traffic the Pottermore website.
yeah, but here's
You also get more stuff if you attach the Pottermore stuff.
Yeah.
You get the Defense Against the Dark, or you get the Dark Arts outfits. You get a special, like a special cloak, like a more detailed, prettier version of your house cloak.
That's
like,
cool.
You get really cool stuff when you connect your Pottermore stuff. There's no reason not to.
Okay, so here's my thing. What house did you get?
Hufflepuff.
You're not a Hufflepuff.
I am.
You can't tell me you're not. You're either
According to Pottermore.
you're either Slytherin or Ravenclaw.
Why? Why Ravenclaw?
Yeah, you'll see.
Good grades.
You did get good grades. That's not even it though. You're just like you're a cunning little fuck.
That's Slytherin. Yeah,
But also, I think you know a lot of things about stuff.
I do.
You know what I
But
mean?
so
Like,
are Hufflepuffs.
no, hold on. I'm a Hufflepuff, through and
So
through.
am I. This
motherfucker.
entire table
I'm a
right now is a Hufflepuff.
No, I believe Hannah's a Hufflepuff. I don't believe you're a Hufflepuff. So you
You
say
should see some of the Hufflepuffs in Hogwarts Legacy. It's me.
no.
I'm in there. My character, Hufflepuff, knows all the unforgivable curses. That's all I gotta say.
Oh my gosh.
Well, isn't the
The-
Hufflepuff
all
like
those
side quest?
quests-
Don't you go to Azkaban?
yeah.
That's nuts. They let
For
the
like
Hufflepuffs go to Azkaban?
For 2
That's cool.
seconds.
Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Anyway, back to my thing. You took the quiz for Pottermore, right? And
I
you
did.
got Hufflepuff.
I did.
The Pottermore quiz doesn't serve you all the questions. There's a better version of it online where it serves you every question that the Pottermore quiz could possibly serve you. So then you get a breakdown of what percentage you are of every house.
What?
Yeah,
You wanna
it's
do that
really, really
live
cool.
right now.
I was going to ask if you want to do that live right now. Now, that's not very good
I'll
for
do
an
that.
audio podcast.
We'll just skip to the end.
I guess that's true. So I guess we'll come back whenever they've completed these quizzes.
What's it called?
I don't know. You're going to have to look it up.
Bob.
How? I haven't taken this quiz since I was in high school. I don't know. Just look up Pottermore quiz with all questions on Google.
Bro, left or right? That's the last question.
Yep, left or right.
I'm right-handed. But I'm going to choose left because I'm tricky.
What are you, my dad?
Whoa.
81% Hufflepuff.
Fuck off!
I'm 70% Ravenclaw.
That also makes sense.
It doesn't.
And then 60% Hufflepuff, 60% Slytherin, and 54% Gryffindor.
81% Hufflepuff.
What's your next highest one?
55% Gryffindor. 43% Slytherin.
If your lowest was Slytherin, I was going to be mad as fuck.
29% Ravenclaw.
All right, well, there you go. He's actually a Hufflepuff. He's not just a lying, conniving bastard, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You're not a Hufflepuff. You're a Ravenclaw.
I
Who knew?
know.
Who knew?
I have to give all my stuff back.
Damn. I don't own any Harry Potter stuff. Actually, that's not true. I own something I don't want to talk about.
Sheev.
Oh.
Huh?
Sheev.
What?
I said Sheev.
Oh, well, the Sheev is up there.
I know.
He's right behind you. Hey, look at him. He's standing in the middle of my Marines, actually. The Dark Lord. Okay, now that this Harry Potter talk is over, Jesus Christ, that was a good part of the podcast. It feels like nothing for you. I swear to God, I just sat here for 15 minutes. I'm
Maybe.
talking,
Felt like
talking
15
about
minutes.
something.
Woo.
It may be included, it may not. Let's just say, I'm gonna stop myself. I'm gonna stop myself before I say something
Piccolo.
to get me canceled. Back to Gorilla Bobs.
Yeah.
All right. So here's the question, Cotton. Here it is. I'm
Did we
gonna ask
mention
you.
the fact that there's a little she shed this time?
Hold on. You beat me. I was gonna. Hold on. Just give me like 10 seconds, please.
Go ahead.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Did we get lost today?
No, I thought we did.
Nearly.
I thought
Nearly
we did.
lost.
Thought we did because it said to turn left onto a certain road, and I was like, "Well, this is the end of this road, and that's Manslick Road. Manslick Road turns into that road right there at that intersection." But I had no idea about that.
No, me either. We did not get lost. We thought we did.
Correct.
I'm very surprised because this is the farthest we've gone.
Yeah, and it really wasn't that far. It was just the fact that it was all back road this time.
We didn't have to get on the highway at all. There was no reason for us to get on the highway. Hannah, did you just fart?
It was him.
No.
I swear to God.
No, hold on.
Bob, I swear
Then
to
why
God.
did you start laughing?
Because I knew it was him. Because I saw his ass raise up out of his chair so he could fart.
I hope the audio picked that up because that is so funny.
God damn
I just
it.
looked over and Hannah looks like she had done something horrible. And then I heard a fart and I was like, oh my God.
It was this fucker.
Your pants clean?
My pants are clean because I didn't do it.
Hold on.
He's just
Am I being lied to?
gaslighting you.
Oh, she is gaslighting me
Bob,
for real.
I swear to God.
No.
She's the one who kept lying about being a Hufflepuff. I'm a Hufflepuff.
Oh, well, that's fair. Listen, he has you beat on credibility there. I don't know what else to do.
I'm going to jump off a bridge.
Don't jump off a bridge.
Starting that.
Unless you want to bungee jump, in which case go for it.
Absolutely
I showed her a
not.
video the other day of a woman bungee jumping, the cord snapping, so she lived.
She landed in water.
That's cool. No, I think I'm okay, guys. I think I'm good.
I also showed her a video of a person, I think this may have been earlier today, a woman who fell asleep and then had tummy troubles, went to the doctor. They pulled a live snake out of her stomach.
What?
Yeah. How do you swallow a whole live
She
snake?
might have eaten a snake egg, and it hatched in there.
No, it was a full length.
I don't want to
snake.
imagine a snake swarming its way down my gullet. Or up my ass. Either way, I don't want it.
They pulled it
They did.
out of her mouth.
Yeah.
They didn't at least just cut her open and go in and get it. They
No,
went.
they pulled it out of her mouth.
They,
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No. Listen, everyone knows I have another podcast where we watch horror movies and stuff. We watched the movie recently. Is that episode out yet? Can I talk about it by the time this comes out? This will come out after that episode comes out, so I can talk about it. Okay. We fucking watched Slither.
What is that?
Snake movie.
No, it's a weird. It's an early 2000s comedy horror movie about a parasite. Just fart again. With Nathan Fillion in it. It's fine. It's kind of funny. James Gunn directed it. Oh God, there's a scene in this movie where this man has basically pumped this lady full of parasite eggs, and she's about the size of a house. And he's keeping her in a barn, and it is the grossest thing I've ever seen in a movie. Because she's just like a giant flesh orb with her face tucked on the middle of it, and the people discover her, and she explodes in flesh and guts and worms, and then all the worms start crawling down people's mouths.
Ew.
Disgusting.
Bob.
Horrible. Sorry, I just thought I should talk about it because it was interesting.
Thank you so much.
You're
yummy,
welcome.
Yummy, yummy.
Anyway.
You ever eaten a worm?
No, my dad tried to get me to do it a lot as a kid because we go fishing. And
I
he
never
would just
tried
have
it
worms.
either.
My cousin would do it because my dad would be like, I'll give you $5, Joe, if you eat this worm. And then Joe would go, all right, you eat the worm and get $5 every time.
You eat a worm?
One time,
Mm-mm.
my cousin and my dad had been fishing out in Alabama on a lake for a couple days, and they had a bucket of minnows they forgot about that was sitting in the underside of the boat. And after 2 or 3 days, they discovered it, and I was on the boat with them that day. And my dad was like, hey, Joe, I'll give you $100 if you drink this minnow water.
Oh.
And it was fucking putrid. It smelled awful.
Oh, I
All of the
bet.
minnows were mega dead
Uh-huh.
and rotten. And Joe was like, yeah, I'll do it. Joe walks over there, takes a swig. I've never seen someone puke so fast. It went in and then it came out into the lake, just
Does that count?
everywhere.
I don't think that
My dad
counts.
gave him $100.
I wouldn't.
Oh,
You didn't drink it. You threw it up.
oh, just thinking about it makes me want to puke, dude.
Oh,
It's so
yeah.
gross.
That's horrible.
Oh yeah. I mean, Joe, he's a bit of a dummy.
I'd give him half.
Cotton.
He didn't swallow it. He got it into his mouth and threw up.
No, I mean, he got as close as he could to swallowing.
That's what. But close only counts. Horseshoes, hand grenades.
That did not sound like English.
No, it didn't
at
come out
all.
right.
Close only
Boomhauer.
counts in
Horseshoes
horseshoes
and-
and hand grenades.
Yeah, it's
Grenades.
Oh
Why
my
did you
God.
say it like that?
Why are you bullying him?
Because it's fun. And he deserves it.
Because I keep telling her she talks like a valley girl.
He does. Tell
Do
me
you?
that. No,
Sometimes. She's
I
like,
haven't caught it.
she's like, oh my God.
I do it
Okay,
on
no.
purpose.
I feel like I've heard that one.
It's not on purpose. Whenever you go, I didn't say it like that. You did. Really? Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You're just a liar.
That no right there.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that was a good one. We went to Gorilla Bobs Grubshack, which you've already been informed.
Several times.
Yeah, we really are going off the rails
A
today.
couple of times you didn't hear.
But Cotton mentioned it. It is just a shack.
It's a she shed.
It's a shisha by a seashore.
It's like a 10-foot by 10-foot shack.
Yeah,
And
it's
it's
a purple shack that just says Gorilla Bobs. It has a giant menu on the left side. It's a big menu too. Like with how small that building is, I'm surprised they serve so many different things.
Yeah, I am too. Lots of different variations of fries.
Yes.
Lots of variations of chicken sandwiches. Lots of variations of hot browns, and lots of variations of like Reubens and stuff.
Yeah.
So not like huge not like a bunch of different food.
But you can get
Different
it.
ways to get the food.
Yeah, you can have it basically customized however you want, which is really, really nice actually. Like I'm pretty top.
Yeah, it was really, really interesting.
No indoor seating because it's a small shack, so there are picnic tables to the
There
left.
is a carport with picnic tables under it.
Which I mean, at
It
least
had
it's
cute
covered.
little lights on it too.
Yeah. There's quite literally a refrigerator sitting out front.
Yeah, which is very cool because basically, we pulled up and we were all worried that it was going to be cash only. Because how many times that happened? Twice.
Twice. Weird that it's happened twice, but
Weird that it happens twice, but whatever. So me and Hannah are like, well, we don't want to get out and ask because there are people standing up there, and I was like, I don't want to fucking ask this lady if it's cash only. That's awkward. Like there are people here. I'll feel stupid. So then we all got out instead of making Cotton do it.
I just said piss on it. I'm going up there.
Yeah,
Let's go.
we go up there. They aren't cash only.
Nope.
So just to inform you, you can pay with card, which Cotton did.
Yeah, she said absolutely not.
Thank God. I'm just like scarred by Ollie's trolley.
Me too.
Because like we had to go find an ATM and we almost didn't get it.
Yeah. The fact that we got so close to just not getting it at all. And see, I was looking at their Facebook to see if it was on there, and there were several posts on their Facebook, which they post frequently.
Really?
Yeah, like
That's
almost,
awesome.
Almost every day, like letting people know when they're going to be closing, if they're going to be closing early. They close early a lot because they run out of shit.
Yeah, I mean it was popping. There were a lot of people there.
Yeah. And it didn't take
I wanna go
too
back.
long for our
No.
food to come out.
And it's a nice day today.
It
So
was a
we
really
actually got
nice
to
day.
sit outside, needed the picnic tables. That was nice.
I think that made the experience all around better
Yeah, for sure.
because we got to eat the food hot.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing I'm going to say before we even say what we got, the food is enormous.
It is huge portions.
And I will say it is a little expensive. It's about $20 a person.
Yeah, but I think it was expensive because me and Hannah both got. So back to the cooler that's up on the thing. You don't have drinks. You don't get drinks like from behind the bar. There's a cooler out front. And you just grab something. You pay for it. They had these little jugs of lemonade that were so tasty.
They were so cute.
They're like, you know how it's basically a milk jug but smaller. I don't know how much fluid is in it.
No
'Cause it's less than I guess it's probably like a quarter gallon.
I had
It
no
might
idea.
be a quart.
I would think a quart.
It might be an eighth.
Really? Because it's about half of a half gallon. Look like.
I think it was a little bit smaller than that.
But anyway, they had a bunch of different kinds of lemonade. They had a bunch of different kinds of soda. Very cool that I don't know if the
Pint.
It might be
That's
a pint.
called.
Yeah.
I don't know if the brand of lemonade they were selling in the bottom of that fridge is local or anything,
I don't know.
but it was tasty.
It's called Lady J's.
Lady J's. I've never heard of it, never seen it before, but
I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never
I'm
seen
gonna Google
it.
where it comes from.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I mean, I got a regular drink, but I mean, I think I got a full order of fries. You guys both got side orders of fries.
I got a side order of fries.
It was still a lot of
But
fries.
the sandwiches are
It's
massive.
a local place in Louisville.
Ah.
We should go to Lady J's Lemonade
Yeah.
and see. I mean, it looks. Oh, they're temporarily closed.
Well,
What does that mean, though?
that means
Maybe they open
that's
up with
their
like
last shipment.
summertime or something.
Yeah, it's just interesting that. I don't know. But yeah, it's cool that they're supporting a local lemonade place by serving their lemonade in jugs at their restaurant. Like, that's really nice.
I figured it had to be somewhat local because yours had like chunks of strawberry.
Yeah, it was like actually fresh strawberry lemonade. Like it had pieces of strawberry in it with seeds and everything. Like pretty top tier.
Yeah, it looked good. I got a diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I got half tea, half pink lemonade, which I've never seen before.
Neither have I, but I
I'm
love half tea,
sure
half lemonade.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really good. It was a lot better than I expected it to be too.
Mhm.
So yeah.
So, the sandwich, put my grown man hand on this sandwich, and it still goes for another several inches.
Yeah, the portions are massive.
So I got a buffalo chicken sandwich. And for my fries, I got the Whiz fries.
Cheese Whiz
Which
fries.
was literally like Kraft Cheese Whiz from a bag poured on top of these
Cheese
fries.
Whiz is something that I think is so... People shit on Cheese Whiz. It is so fucking good.
It is really good.
I love Cheese Whiz so much. Like, honestly, I might prefer Cheese Whiz over actual slices of cheese. Like, I'm going to be real.
Fair enough. It's so good.
I love Cheese Whiz.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell is a Whiz fry? Because, you know, people do all kinds of crazy names. And she's like, sweetheart, it's literally... And she picks up a bag of Cheese Whiz and goes, it's this. It's just Cheese Whiz. And I went, yeah, hit me up with one of those.
Yeah.
I think that's why I got a full order.
Yeah, well, no, yeah, because you asked for a Cheese Whiz fry, which is a full order of fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got
I
a
asked
side order.
I asked specifically for a side order.
Same.
That's fair. I didn't think about it.
I see.
I said side of fries.
Yeah, I said side order of
Yeah, but
fries.
your fries were plain.
That's true. There was no added to your fries.
Yeah.
I got the gravy fries because I'm a huge fan of poutine. And if they had cheese
Poutine's
curds, I
good.
would have just been like, hey, can you throw some cheese curds on this bitch? They don't, so I didn't do that.
Poutine's good.
I wanted to mention before...
You and your
We get too
Canadian
far.
Shit.
Huh?
You and your Canadian shit. Poutine, Canadian beers.
Yeah, man.
My
I
boy
actually...
Valentine.
I want... So, yeah, I gotta talk to you about... Oh, I want to talk about that.
We talked about that last episode.
Yeah, but there's an update to the thing I was
What the
talking
hell?
about. An update. Anyway,
Oh, did you
hold on.
watch the 8 visceral minutes?
Oh, yeah. Gnarly. So I'll get into that in a second. I'm excited now. Okay. You'll see on our Twitter, I'm going to start doing this thing just to announce it on the podcast. I took pictures of the food that we got today.
Yeah.
At least my food.
I feel like we should start doing that. We've been talking
To
about it.
post
Just
on Twitter
lazy.
to, to show people what we're getting.
I also feel like I look like a fucking... I almost said a bad word. Look like a fucking idiot going out there taking pictures of my food. I look like
Yeah,
a little bitch.
Mm-hmm. I
And
felt
I
that
hate
too.
it.
I didn't actually take pictures of the food, but the container I got my food in because of what I ordered is so cool.
It was cool. It was really cool. I did not expect a big purple stamp.
Yeah, so basically it's like, I don't know how else to describe it. You know the you know how around Thanksgiving people will bring stuff to Thanksgiving and it'll come in those like tinfoil pans?
Yep.
It's basically a small one of that my food was in with a paper cover that was crimped over the sides.
Yep.
And it has a stamp for Gorilla Bobs on the front.
Uh-huh.
And it's
got,
so
like, a
nice
little
and stylized.
fleur-de-lis at the bottom. Like, it's cool.
I-
You'll see it.
You'll see it. It's on our Twitter. So if you want to look at it, go check our Twitter. It's very cool. I'm just letting you all know. Every week an episode comes out, I'll probably start posting the pictures from the places of food and stuff because, I don't know, food's nice to look at. I think it's fun.
I like
Can be.
visuals of
I
food.
think in the picture you might be able to see my Whiz fries.
I think so.
It's a lot of fries.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot.
It was a whole takeout container worth of fries with cheese whiz on them.
And the thing is,
Yeah.
I think the container, I got my stuff in because it was, I guess technically I got one of them because it was a side order, but the other one was just what it came in. That container is so much better than the takeout containers you all got.
Yeah.
I hate those shitty little styrofoam ones
Uh-huh.
that you all have. Mine, the ones they gave me are so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine came in a styrofoam container.
Yeah.
And my sandwich, like I said, it took up the entire inside of the styrofoam takeout container. Like, I used a fork and a knife to eat that shit.
Yeah, I
And
use a fork and knife
I
too.
ate half of it, and I ate maybe a quarter of my fries. It's so much food.
I ate a half my sandwich and I only took a couple bites of fries. I couldn't eat anymore. I was so fucking full.
And it was all so heavy, but
Like,
oof.
That's nice in them. Like, I like a good like this is a good on the weekend meal.
See, here's my
You know what I
problem,
mean?
though.
Yeah.
My only issue with that is, like, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean it is just kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Uh-huh. So it's like, man, I feel like it's the kind of food I want to eat after a baseball game.
I was going to say I want to eat this after being drunk. I want to get really drunk and eat this. That'd be awesome. Like, this is good drunk food.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, does that make sense? I don't know.
I get you. It's a lot of food, and when you
It's
feel
greasy.
bottomless, I don't think it was too greasy.
Well, mine was. But that's because of the copious amount of cheese on my sandwich. Like, my sandwich was mostly cheese, which is, like, fine because I love cheese.
That's fair. My sandwich was all buffalo sauce.
See, I almost got the buffalo
Ass
chicken,
ton
but I
of
knew
chicken.
you would get it.
Ass ton of chicken.
How was the buffalo sauce, actually?
I feel like it was a mix between Frank's Red and something else.
Okay. I was
It was
just curious.
good.
Because, like, I've been to some places and their buffalo sauce sucks. I was wondering how this
Oh,
buffalo
yeah.
sauce was.
Good buffalo sauce. No complaints about the buffalo sauce, especially with putting the ranch on top of it. See, I should have quit. I should have just like put the just had her put the ranch on there.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't know how much they were gonna slather on there. I'm glad I got it on the side.
See, if I got it, I would have gotten it on the side because I just don't like ranch. So I wouldn't have gotten any.
I like ranch with buffalo stuff.
Yeah.
Hannah, what'd you get?
I got a chicken parm Sammy thing.
I don't even think I looked at your food one time.
I didn't either.
What the hell, guys?
And I don't
I
know
looked
why.
at it-
Well, I don't know why though. Like
I looked at it whenever I seen your sandwich was in there with your side of fries.
Yeah, that was confusing to me because we both got our fries. I guess because you got a full order. It was
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
Our fries were both separate from
But
our
my
food.
sandwich was huge.
My sandwich was huge
Yours was
too.
not.
My sandwich took up half of the container, and
Mine
the
took
fries
up the whole
took up the
container.
other
Like I
half.
popped mine open and I was like, oh, I didn't tell them what I got. I got the gravy fries, but I also got I think it was called Mike's Meatball.
Yeah.
It was just a meatball sub.
Yeah.
Not a sub though, because you couldn't pick that bitch up.
Oh, no,
You could not pick up
absolutely
any of
not.
these sandwiches.
Like
Impossible.
sandwich place, don't go expecting to pick up your sandwich.
I
Maybe
mean,
the
I think-
Reubens and stuff you could pick up.
I told you,
Maybe.
I've seen a picture of those, and they take up a full styrofoam container,
Okay, maybe you can't pick up the Reuben.
but they are cut in half, and they're on like Texas toast.
Oh,
Sounds delicious.
Oh my God, I understand why they sell out, but like they cut it in half, triangle style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can pick it up, but it's still big.
Need
One-
like 3 hands.
One half is the size of a normal sandwich.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Awesome.
I mean, yeah, that's awesome. Like,
I think I described this place well. Hannah said, "What kind of food is this?" I said, "Grub."
yeah, it's grub.
It is.
It's called Grub Shack for a reason, because it is indeed just a grub shack.
Yeah.
yeah. So when we go to like think about the places we've covered for food, what have we done? We've done Chinese,
Yeah.
pizza,
Yeah, we did pizza last week, or 2 weeks ago.
now grub.
Grub.
We've done
Burgers.
a grill. We did burgers.
Yeah.
We've done sliders,
Indian.
donuts, Indian, and what else? We're missing something.
Sandwiches. Grub.
No, I already said grub.
Were any of these repeats?
That's what
Like
I'm
in types
trying to
of
figure
food?
out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What was Rubbies? What was that?
Rubbies was the barn grill.
No, grill and bar. Say it right.
Grill and bar. Oh yeah, there was a grill and bar. Then we had a bar and grill for
Hold up.
Kerns.
Oh, Kearns. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's the bar and grill.
I wouldn't call that a bar. That's just a bar.
It's a bar and a grill.
I
But
saw
we had
no grill.
grill and bar. What do you mean you saw no grill? We
There was no
sat
grill.
in front of the grill.
That was not a grill.
That's a grill.
No, that's like an iron sheet.
An iron grill.
Well, when I think of grill, I think of like an actual grill.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. But it is called a grill.
I would more call it a griddle.
No, griddles are little.
Huh?
Yep. Let's not get into this.
What do you mean? Let's not get into this. You're all right.
Hold up.
No.
Oh
Wait
my
a minute.
God.
Definition of grill.
Jesus Christ.
We have to fill the space somehow. Now we're arguing about grills and griddles.
Grill, a metal framework used for cooking food over an open fire.
Oh! An open what?
An
What the
open
fuck is
fire.
What is
You
it?
think they got a fucking fire burning underneath the
Oh.
grill in Kearns Corner?
Oh my God. It's an
That is the
electric.
squeakiest chair.
It is, and I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
That says it's called a gridiron.
Okay, well that's still not a grill.
No. It says that type of grill is called a gridiron.
Type of grill. We're not getting into grill and their subtypes. we're not.
Grill is also a dish of food, especially meat cooked using a grill. Oh, this is just like
grilled
weird
chicken.
sense.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Hannah.
I'm
That
sorry.
was probably so loud.
My heartburn be kicking my ass.
Don't you have
okay?
Tums?
I took 2 in like an hour ago.
All right. Well, I don't know how many Tums you can have in a day.
Like 10. I think that's what it says.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I think it's just like don't take more than 10. Because you can take 2 at a time. Or it suggests 2 at a time. 2 to 4
2 to 4?
at once.
Okay.
Depending
Okay,
on.
see, a griddle is a heavy flat iron plate that is heated and used for
And
cooking
that's
food.
what they had at Kearns, right? That was a griddle.
Nah, but it's saying that goes on top of a grill.
Huh?
No, it doesn't.
It's no. Well, all of the images that are alongside of that single definition right there, it's showing like pans that go on top.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold up.
All I have to say is you're wrong. Yeah, I don't. You're not
I
going
need
to
to go to
change it.
images.
Like, go to images. He was just there.
No,
Like
no, no.
anything new is going to show
I
up.
wasn't going to. I changed back to the other definition. Hold on. What the fuck?
The other definition. You're just trying to cheat to be right.
No, I'm trying to figure out what the hell we call it then.
Jesus Christ.
I think I like this. I think I've decided this. I'm going to do the podcast now.
Okay, Sal.
What'd you just call me?
Sal.
From who? What is that?
Impractical Jokers. He has a podcast, and that's what they do on their podcast. They have little tripods and they hold them.
Oh my god.
Really? I didn't know that.
He's so funny.
They are really funny.
I'm sure he's funny.
I love them.
I could never get into that show. What is it on, like
TBS
something? Some.
You can watch it on Hulu, I think.
I see.
That's the grills we used at McDonald's.
Yeah.
It's a grill,
Those aren't grills.
but it's a grill. It
No,
says
it's a flat iron or something or a griddle.
it's a Garland grill.
But it's not a grill though.
It's called a clamshell grill.
Oh my god. Duh.
But no, but you even said it. No, a grill is a thing that you have on your front, like
Okay,
in your
I
backyard.
want to tell you, Laren, Tyler, and I had a screaming match at each other on my front porch when I lived with them. About the
Tyler on the
difference,
show.
about the difference between a fucking mobile home, a tiny house, and a house with wheels. What the difference?
Whoa,
and a
whoa,
camper,
whoa,
and a
whoa,
camper,
whoa, whoa.
and
Oh
a
my
camper,
God.
because
I was there for this, wasn't I?
yeah, because
Okay.
like a camper, I don't want to get into it. I don't. I really don't.
Well, camper's a thing that gets hauled by a truck
No,
and you take it places.
campers drive themselves.
What?
Yeah,
That's a,
I was like, that's an
No,
RV.
that's an RV.
Yeah, well,
it's a
it's not.
recreational vehicle.
It's not. That a recreational vehicle is a camper. I was like, so what the fuck is a camper? Like, what we call campers? It's just a trailer.
Okay.
Definitions are stupid. I don't agree with any of them. Apparently, I was like, my argument was, if it's a tiny house and it has wheels, it's a mobile home.
Well, you see, but you're basing your definition off of what the words are, right?
Yeah.
You're going, it can move and it is a home, therefore it is a mobile home. That is not how it works.
But I was like, a definition of mobile home, I assume, would mean it's a house that has wheels.
it doesn't have to have wheels.
You can pick it
But
up. and
it's a
move it.
mobile home.
You pick-
How else does it get around?
Fly.
You put it on a trailer and you drive it down the road.
Yeah, people do that. I've
Do
seen
you not
people
see
do
those
it.
wide loads.
But that's all. A tiny house on wheels is. It's just a tiny house on a fucking trailer. So
Well, no.
how is it? Hold up. It is. That's what it is.
Would you call someone who built a tiny house out of a van? Is that?
But that's not a tiny house.
That's a mobile home.
Well, based on Klein's definition, that's definitely a mobile home.
I said I didn't want to get into this again. You see how it's turned into a screaming match?
Between those two, of course.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it was a nightmare.
Christ Almighty.
That sounds awesome. I wish you recorded this. I want to witness it.
You can ask Hannah. Do you want to witness that?
It was stressful.
No, I'd have a blast.
And it all
I'd join
started.
in.
It
You
all
would have a
started
blast.
because I pointed at the RV next door. Laren was inside in the basement and heard this conversation starting and came up to participate.
That's my favorite. When I hear like two people in my house yelling about something, I always go upstairs to instigate
Oh my
and
god.
to start fights or argue. It's so fun. That's the best part about living with other people. Like I'll hear Trent in the kitchen talking to somebody, and I'll just walk up there just to see what's happening.
Yep. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah, so that was ridiculous. Definitions are stupid. Anyway, it's a grill. God damn it.
I'm not arguing with you because I know I'm right.
It's a flat iron grill. How about that?
No, incorrect. Anyway, moving on.
So I think what other kinds of foods we got the African food place today.
Oh yeah, we did pass
Oh
up.
my
We passed
God.
up. What was it called? Africa's Best.
Fuck.
I don't remember.
It was some
She
restaurant
texted
that
it to me.
serves African food.
Yeah.
African Best Restaurant.
Yep, we're gonna try that at some point. We'll see how that
The
is.
Taste of Africa.
Woo.
Exciting. There was also we passed up another place, but you said we can't go there.
Why?
Well, because I mentioned it, and then he said, "No, that's just a bar." And last time I was there,
My dad will
Oh.
get it. BJ's. You can't go to BJ's.
yeah, apparently can't go there, so that sucks. But that's okay.
I thought you were talking about that taco
Luchador.
place.
Taco Luchador would be cool,
Taco
or
Luchador.
Union 15 Pizza. Their pizza's pretty
There's
solid.
Zombie Taco in downtown.
So I think the next thing we need to do is Mexican. That was kind of my point.
I know where we can go.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a good one. It's so tasty. I'm not gonna spoil what the restaurant is for everyone else, but it
Mhm.
is so tasty. Ben and I went between recording sessions.
Yeah.
Top tier, best Mexican food I've ever had in my life. So good, delicious.
I
But
will
what's
be
the only other
joining.
thing? I think the other thing would
You're
be
coming
like
or no?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think
It's
the other thing would
I
be like
Mexican.
home style.
We haven't done sushi.
Is there
well, see,
local?
I was thinking, yeah, I mean, we could do a sushi place. I'm sure
I
there
like
is.
sushi,
I mean,
but-
there's a laundromat over there that sells like Indian food. two houses down.
There is.
That
can
may
go.
that might DDoS you. I'll take that word out.
Okay.
The two houses down. I'll take that out.
Yeah. Well, you just said it again, so you gotta take it out twice.
That's fine.
Beep,
Okay.
beep, 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 beep.
Yeah.
Oh man.
We haven't done like any sort of what am I?
Like I said, home style.
Italian.
Well,
Pizza.
pizza's not Italian. Don't. I mean, pizza is
Pizza's
Italian, but we
its
haven't.
own
We
thing,
haven't. We haven't done a fancy restaurant.
But are there local fancy restaurants?
Yeah, man.
We also haven't done like desserts.
We did donuts. We could do ice cream.
dessert or donuts or breakfast.
Oh, we could go to like Dairy Castle or something when
No,
it
when it
opens,
opens.
or Dairy Dell or something. Ben says Dairy Dell's way better than Dairy Castle.
Is that the one? Is Dairy Castle the one across from Fern Creek High School?
I think so. The thing about Dairy Castle is there's no drive-through, and also they run out and it's cash only.
Yeah.
Dairy Dell takes card and has a drive-through, so it's like superior, according to Benjamin. Don't fucking quote me on that. It's just his opinion.
I think you're
There's also
lazy,
the
Ben.
bagel place that Ben got me bagels from. We could try that place too.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. I know we're like, what other kinds of food? There are so many places we haven't been.
Oh yeah. I'm
There are,
just trying to
like-
branch out. You know, just
No,
do,
yeah, that's
do
fair.
the types of food and then just start repeating types of food.
Oh, I bet you there's some actually really like good German food in Germantown somewhere.
Oh, I bet.
That'd be fun. We'd also go back to Four Pegs. That place is tasty.
Yeah.
I got a burrito.
I think we need to start having other guests other than Hannah here soon.
Yeah, that'd
Yay.
be fun. We
Just
can
to
have Hannah
say-
and another guest.
Yay.
Where's the fork mic gonna come from?
I have 4 mics.
You get more mics every day.
No, I've had 4 mics forever. We just haven't had 4 people on the podcast.
Yeah, we need to have He Should Not Be Named.
Do we have him as our first guest? I don't know if I feel like we should wait because
I
the
think
reveal
he needs
at
to be like episode 100.
episode
my
100,
God.
Voldemort joins us for our session.
Yeah.
Maybe I think a crossover episode between the podcasts would be fun. If Ben comes on and eats food with us, and you go watch a horror movie with us, that'd be
Mhm.
fun. Or there's some other people. I think Laren would be fun, but he would get us super lost.
I really just want to tell the guests to ride separate.
Just
Really?
meet us there.
Meet us there. Yes.
Why? What if we get lost? Then I want them to be part of the action.
I wanted to see.
Well, actually,
Okay.
it's way funny if they have to wait 45 minutes for us to get
That's
there.
what I'm
'cause we're
saying.
lost as shit.
That's what I'm saying. We tell them a time. We try to leave in order to be there by that time.
Based on what MapQuest tells us.
Or we had tell them to meet us here. We leave at the same time. See how much longer it takes us to get there than it did them.
Well, no, because then we can just follow them. So
No,
we'd have to
because we're
stagger ourselves.
probably
Well, we
going
make
to be
it a
taking a
point
different
not to.
route.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Who should our first guest be? That's what now I want to know.
We
who
should put the names in a hat. Just draw.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
You have been invited.
Trying to think if there's someone that I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I want to have on the show that you don't know. I don't think so. I mean, I think we have a similar
I'm gonna
group of
invite
friends.
Albert.
Isn't that your
Can
manager?
we please?
Actually,
Supervisor.
my old supervisor would totally love to come on the show. She's so funny. We had her on the other podcast too. Her name's Abby. She's fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
I bet Brandon would come if you wanted to have him.
Oh. Yeah, I think you would.
Your dad? Well, we have to have your mom, but that has to wait till I move because I would like to have a nicer space for your mother.
Yeah. I don't know if my dad would do it. He might be too cool.
I think Lance would have a blast.
Lance.
I think Lance might be our number one
I was
listener.
literally about to say Lance. I think might be our biggest fan. So maybe he should be first.
Maybe we should ask Lance if he wants
Number
to go
one
with us.
enjoyer. Lost in Louisville enjoyer.
I don't even know what he would talk about on the podcast.
I think you just sit there and smile.
Two. He's my favorite person. I love that man so much.
He's funny.
Have I met this man?
Nope.
Oh no, I don't know if you
I don't
Has
think
she
you've
met-
ever seen him.
the D&D group at all.
I met Jesse.
Yeah.
You met Trent. Trent's
yeah.
the one who came out and flicked us off today.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
He stood on the back porch and said, "Fuck you guys."
Yeah. I imagine coming home to that every day. It's awesome.
She's met he who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Yes.
Met Laren.
Laren.
Obviously.
She met Brian.
She met
We should have
Shane.
I did.
How'd you meet Shane?
She was here
The first time
the
I
first
came
time
over.
She came over. Yeah. It
Wow.
was Shane,
I completely
Jesse,
forgot.
Amanda was here.
Yeah.
So she met Amanda. Larry was here that day. You,
Yeah, I was here.
Trent.
I'll
That's all that was here.
Okay.
So that's all she's met.
So you haven't met Wyatt or Mason or
Nope.
Hunter?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god.
Hunter would be fun.
Oh god. Hunter would be fun, but Hunter has the palate of a. I was gonna sound mean. His diet
But
is
he's
not
expanding.
good. He's expanding. He's working on it. He's
figuring
working
it
on
out. He had a hamburger for the first time like 4 months ago.
it. Yeah.
What is wrong with this man?
I see. I don't want to be mean to him because it's not really his fault, to be honest.
No,
He just
What? How old is he?
it's complicated.
younger than us
Not by a whole lot, but
by
yeah.
a year. I don't want to put him on blast on the podcast. He's not here to defend himself.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna do that.
But-
to
Put him on blast here in
But
a little bit.
No.
his brain,
In a little bit.
but his brain do be a little slow.
He's
I watched He Who Shall Not Be Named try to get him to climb a wall for like almost 2 hours.
God. That
And in D&D groups chat stuff, I mean, sitting there watching them type, and he's literally like, "Yeah, you could stick to the bricks. I'm gonna take this stick and draw a number on every single brick in this bottomless pit that I'm in. I'm telling you which ones are sticky. I'm gonna take this stick and draw hash marks on every single brick."
yeah.
What?
Why?
I love Hunter very much, but Jesus Christ, sometimes he
drives me crazy.
he's a bit of a maniac. Mason would be fun. Why? I knew that was gonna be your response.
I got married on Mason's birthday.
Did you really?
I did.
Well, now that's more important.
That's funny.
That's very funny. Are you
I
going
told
to his
because
wedding?
remember I said I didn't get invited.
Oh. Oh.
Because remember I said it's no longer Mason's birthday; it's my wedding anniversary.
Very
Yeah.
good.
Very good. Yes.
Wyatt would be fun too. Wyatt probably would be.
I don't think there's anybody that we know that it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah. I was trying to think of people to have on the show, and I just wanted to have a list going. If you guys have anybody you know that you want on the show, invite them. I don't care. They're fine. It's fine. I'll meet someone for the first time and have them on the podcast.
I
Whatever.
think we should get my mom drunk and then have her come.
Oh,
We should do a drunk episode.
It's
We should just
funny.
go to a bar and get hammered and then review the bar.
yeah, it'd be cool.
That's kind of hard though, because this is a complicated setup to do
Set it
drunk.
up
Have to
before
set
we
it up.
leave,
before we leave. Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
and
I could
then
do that.
to the point where we just hit record and go.
Yeah, my dog also would just be. I don't know. It's stressful, but that'd be a fun episode.
Well, we gotta wait till after Bean's born. So.
or Hannah just
True.
doesn't drink.
You could be DD.
Do you need a
Oh. Uber.
I don't want to. I don't want to spend money on that.
DD? No.
Whatever.
I have a car for a reason.
Hate you guys.
Chup.
Okay. How about this? Well, no, because I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow.
Anyways.
Back to Gorilla Bob's Grubshack, the place that we've been talking
Grubshack.
Off and on.
off and on for the past. How long have you been recording? 45 minutes? An hour? I have no fucking
I'm
clue.
blind. I can't see.
I can't see either. We all three wear glasses, and even with our glasses, none of us can see the timestamp on the recording.
It's because it's light gray on a dark gray background in the bottom left-hand corner. I can't. It says like just over an hour, I think.
Really? Holy shit! We've been talking that long, and we still haven't talked about finished food.
An hour and 4 minutes, I think.
Okay, cool. You have to cut a bunch anyway because there's all the Pottermore
Oh yeah,
stuff.
there was
Yeah.
like 15 minutes of silence. So
Well, not silence. Me talking about characters that I'm not doing that. Anyway, I'm back to what we were talking about. Gorilla Bob's Grubshack. I got the gravy fries and Mike's meatball. I'm a fan of meatball subs from other places, not Subway because Subway sucks. Come at me, I don't fucking care. Subway's
are we
garbage.
going into talking about the food, like dislike stuff?
What?
Are we going into the like and dislike right now?
Yeah.
Okay, 10-4. Go ahead.
Why'd you 10 for me? What am I at work?
Have it.
It's true. Oh my god. I'll fucking text my supervisor, and instead of texting me back to say like I got it, he'll just say copy. Because that's what they do at work over the radio.
I say I
10-4.
type 10-4 all the time.
Yep. I got Mike's meatball. I like meatball subs from other places, not Subway. Pretty fucking good meatball sub. I was surprised by the quality of these balls.
The meatballs were like the size of the
They're
heads
also
of this mic.
fucking massive, huge, and there were 4 meatballs on this thing. I could not have picked it up and eaten it like a sandwich.
There's no way you could
No.
fit that entire meatball in your mouth.
No,
You
I literally
couldn't
were
bite-
biting it like it's like a baseball.
Yeah, it's literally bigger than a golf ball.
It's huge, massive meatballs, tons of cheese. My only thing is, if I go to get a meatball sub, I kind of want to eat it like a sandwich. Eating it with a knife and fork is a little awkward, but I'll get over it because it was tasty. The cheese was nicely broiled. It like got a nice crust on top, and it was served hot, so it meant that the cheese underneath was still ooey and gooey,
Yeah.
and the top part was still had like it had what's the word I'm looking for? Like tension. It still like retained its shape. It wasn't
Yeah.
super like melty. Super tasty. Good balls. Bread was fine. It just like soaked up all the marinara, so it was like eating wet tomato bread.
Yeah.
Delicious. Tasty. I eat that on pizza all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. The gravy fries, holy shit. Their normal French fries, I could tell, are high quality fries.
Oh, they are really good.
Really good fries.
Like yours were like sopping with the gravy.
the gravy was all. I mean,
See,
it's thick.
I had the cheese whiz, so like there were fries that didn't have a lot of whiz on them.
Yeah.
Really good fries.
Their fries are really fucking good. So just adding the gravy, that's a plus. There's no negative to gravy. I've never had a bad gravy.
Cholesterol.
My cholesterol can fucking eat it. Okay, I'll eat
did.
It's great.
It,
It
in fact,
did.
did.
Just
It
eat some
did.
Cheerios. It'll be fine.
Is that how that works? Just eat enough Cheerios to counteract the amount of
Says it
gravy I
lowers your
consume.
cholesterol.
Sure. The service was pretty good. The ladies was nice. The
Yeah.
price wasn't horrible if you break it down per person. Like,
$20 a person's not terrible.
and that's a lot of food. Like, I
Okay.
even said I'll probably eat that when I get home tonight. I probably won't have to cook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a 2 or 3 parter for me.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got a full order, dude. There's so much food.
Oh man.
So with all of that included, and also like outside seating is nice in the summertime. Like I could see myself in the spring or like early fall when it's still like warmer out before it gets too cold and it's not super hot. I could sit out on those picnic tables and enjoy that food
Yeah, like
perfectly
today.
fine. Yeah, like today, perfect day for it.
A little windy.
A little windy, but not horrible. It's covered, so if it's rain, like even like a light rain, you could sit out in the light rain and probably be completely
Which
fine.
would
Like a
that's
sprinkle.
like my weather. Sitting outside while it's gently raining and just a little bit windy.
Yeah.
I loved doing that whenever I had a front porch.
Oh, dude, that's great. I like to read in that weather. I'll go outside and read on the back
Mhm.
porch.
I mean I just watch like TV and shit out there on my phone. Just
Yeah.
chill. Just relax.
It's so nice.
So comfortable.
I think I'm gonna have to give this place like 17.
Okay.
Solid. And Cotton, before we get to you, you mentioned this. I'm so excited that they're trying to move to a full location,
Oh yeah.
like a full restaurant with dine-in seating, because I would totally go there and eat it. Like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
delicious. I would totally do it. Be awesome.
Just being able to be a little bit more accessible.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mhm.
Totally great.
Yeah, and I mean, I understand their hours being as weird as they are. And right now they're only open 3 days a week. They are only opened on Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays right now. So that's upsetting. But I mean, maybe they have another job. Like, who knows?
Yeah, I don't know how many people are even in there. Like, I only saw one lady.
I think I seen 2, maybe 3 people.
So if it's like 2 or 3 people in there working, like, and there were a lot of people like out ordering too.
Yeah, and
a dude showed up and was upset that they didn't have his favorite sandwich because they ran out.
Literally yelling.
Yeah.
And there was a good line of cars behind us, like when we went to leave. I was like, "What the hell?"
There's like 3 cars.
And on one
up.
of the reviews, I seen somebody say something about a drive-through.
That would be nice.
So, like, they said that they did drive through. Like,
oh, really?
Just a drive-through. I was like, what? I didn't pay attention to see if you could do that, pull up to the side or anything like that. But I mean, maybe you can.
I don't know.
So you said 17.
Yeah.
All right.
I had a good experience.
Cheese Whiz. Everybody knows Cheese Whiz. Cheese Whiz is good.
Like I said, I love Cheese Whiz.
I didn't know what Cheese Whiz was
Really?
until she held up the bag. I was like, oh,
It's
I guess
Cheese
it's
Whiz.
just liquid cheese.
It is just liquid cheese. When I think of Cheese Whiz, I think of the shit in the can that you put on the crackers.
Yeah, well, that's spray cheese. That's different.
That's spray cheese. It is different.
That's
But
so
I don't know
good,
why that's the one
though.
that always comes to mind. But Cheese Whiz, oh, man.
It
yeah.
slaps.
It is
There's
so
something
good.
about the Whiz that is so good.
I don't know why. It's that fake nacho flavor.
It's so good. I could eat so much Cheese Whiz. Like, oh.
I did eat a lot of Cheese Whiz today.
I watched.
Oh,
It's
man.
locked.
It was so good. When I opened it, I expected a little bit. It
No.
was basically an entire bag of Cheese Whiz on my fries. And like you said, the fries, delicious.
The fries are so good. I don't know what they do.
Fries.
Like, they have such a good crust on the outside while still maintaining a nice fluffy interior. And they don't taste like, what's the word?
They
Like
don't
some
taste oily. They don't
Yeah.
taste gross. They're not bitter. Like
it has a nice potato flavor.
Every single time we have talked about the fries for a place of fish fries, I always talk about how I hate the fries for some reason. I
Yeah.
have no complaints about these fries.
That is extremely surprising. You're very picky about your fries.
These are top fries, top tier fries.
They're very good.
Cheese Whiz only makes it better. The sandwich, I just wish I could have held it.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's like, I don't want to take off points because it's a lot of food.
It's the only downside to this place is I
Yeah.
can't pick my food up and eat it.
Like
Or
you
it's
would want
too
to with a
messy
sandwich.
to eat with my fingers.
Oh, for sure.
We went and had Joe's Crab Shack the other day. I'm cleaning my hands after every fucking crab leg because
I
it
hate it.
freaks me out to feel dirty.
I hate the textures on my fingers.
It's I don't even know if it's that. It's just like I feel gross.
Fair. No, I totally get that.
So I could not eat this sandwich with my hands if I wanted to.
No, you even tried.
But oh my god, lots of food. Doing it with a knife and fork was difficult, especially because the knife was not like
The knife.
small
Yeah.
enough to fit in through the prongs of the fork.
Yeah.
Which was funny. But overall, I mean, the buffalo sauce was really good. The chicken was a little dry, but the sauce did it for me, especially with the ranch on there. Those two sauces together, just really good. The like hoagie bun that it was on was really soft, fresh bread. I mean, good. I think all around, like, no real complaints other than the fact that I can't hold it, and that's crazy to
Yeah,
say.
it's
Like,
weird to complain about having too much food.
Yeah. I'm gonna give it a 19.
Damn, I think that's the first place you've rated higher than I have.
I believe so. I wanted to give it a 20 so bad.
It's fair.
I thought about it, but I can't give it a 20 because I can't hold it.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I just think that it hasn't reached that 20 value for me. When they get their own place,
When they get their own place, we have to go back.
well, yeah.
I
just
definitely think we have to go.
Because I like the environment. I like what it was, but it's
Yeah.
in like the parking lot of somewhere else. And that
It's in
somewhere
the parking
else,
lot of an abandoned building.
Exactly. I was going to say that somewhere else is an abandoned building. So it's a little sketchy.
A little bit.
But, when they get their own place,
We'll try it again.
we will.
Do we account for Hannah's score in our total?
No.
Okay.
She gets to have a score just because
Oops.
it's 18.
18.
It's 18, Bob. I was watching you type into a calculator. It was like 17,
Oh, I guess I didn't have to do it with the
17,
math.
19,
Yeah.
18. Go ahead, Annie.
Yeah, what did you think, Hannah? Your opinion's important, just not important enough for us to score.
You're the guest score. You get your own score category. You get your own category.
Yeah, it's super special.
It's to see how you relate to the podcast itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're a unit. You're your own unit.
That's weird because you two are married and we are not.
I know.
When it comes to the podcast, we're the same person.
Okay.
Anyways.
Go ahead.
I had the chicken parm. The chicken was dry.
Yeah.
So I feel like if it had more sauce, it would be a lot better.
Interesting.
But it was good. Can't complain.
It's good. What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm not like a huge chicken parm person, but it's the only thing that sounded good to my pregnant little brain.
Fair.
So if it had more sauce, it would be like superb, excellent. Oh my God, die.
Okay.
But, whatever.
What kind of sauce did it have on it?
It was just like marinara sauce.
Okay.
So it was just like
Probably the same stuff that's on was on mine.
pretty much. So it was just like chicken,
Instead
marinara.
of meatballs.
Mm-hmm.
It had like bits of onion in it.
Yeah, bits of
which
onion
I-
and tomato.
Yeah, which I really liked. It's supposed to come with banana peppers. I don't like banana peppers. Ew.
I love banana peppers.
They're so gross. I genuinely hate them.
Oh my God, I like them on my pizza and everything.
But
You have to cut out all those snaps.
yeah. I do wish I could have held it because I felt very awkward eating it, and I didn't I couldn't get the right bread, cheese, chicken.
Yeah, I think that's
Portion.
the word I was looking for. Is the ratios were a little bit off because I couldn't get it in one solid bite.
But yeah, I'd give it a solid 18 for sure.
Well, that's good.
So you just want to tie with the podcast?
I
How
hope,
original.
I hope that the mic can't hear that because my dog is huffing and puffing into that bitch.
See, but that's the good thing about this is isolated mics.
Thanks, Piper.
I can turn your mic all the way down through all of that. Not that.
All right, well.
Yeah.
I think that brings us to a solid 18 for Gorilla Bobs Grubshack. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, Hannah, you can be included in the score this time.
Yeah,
Oh,
because it's the
thanks.
same. We're all about inclusion on this podcast.
Clearly.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I think that just about wraps us up. Do we have anything else we want to talk about before we close the show?
I don't think so. All around good time.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out where we're gonna go next.
Oh, I'm excited. Well, who chose this time? You?
I think technically I chose last time. You chose Gorilla Bobs.
No, I chose not to choose Gorilla Bobs because I wanted to go to. Or no, wait.
I chose the post last time because I got sick and needed to change the place. So I chose the post.
So I get to choose.
So, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get Mexican
Yeah.
you know where we're going.
Yay.
because that place slaps. So good.
Puerto Vallarta. Got you.
No.
What? What did you say? I don't speak Spanish.
Puerto,
Puerto Vallarta.
What does that mean?
It's a Mexican restaurant in
Oh,
New
okay.
Albany.
Oh, okay.
It's her mom's favorite.
It is, and it's just like an.
Oh, I know
Paul.
one thing I want to say.
Mm-hmm.
Rebecca, if you're listening to this, I got your mom to call me daddy the other day, and I didn't have to do anything other than lay there on my bed.
What?
My grandmother
We
walked
can't
in.
include this in the podcast.
Oh, yes, we are.
My grandmother walked in to our house to give me something.
Paint.
Yeah, and he was laying on the bed just chilling and
Playing
like,
Hogwarts Legacy.
'cause I was gonna paint the bathroom, and like the bathroom is like in our room, so she like walked in and like saw him, and she said, "Hey, Daddy." I think meant as
Like
oh,
Papa.
Like baby
future
dad.
father.
Yeah.
But
Your
it's
grandma
so
called
funny.
him daddy?
Yeah.
But it's so funny to be like, your mom called me daddy, shit lips. You know?
Are you calling my mom shit lips?
Shit.
That's a
Yeah.
joke, but yeah.
It is.
It's a meme.
It is a big meme. Love you, mother-in-law.
All right, well, what a nice heartwarming story.
Jesus
She'll listen to it because
Christ.
there's Hannah's in it.
Oh, she only listens to the ones Hannah's in?
I think she said she's going to start listening to the other ones.
Okay,
But
good.
she only listened to the last one that Hannah was in because Hannah
Oh.
was in it.
I see.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think the show's better when Hannah's here, to be honest.
Aw.
That's what everyone has said so far.
Yeah, like we you know, we're friends. We talk to each other, but it's so nice having a third opinion that isn't just us yelling at each other. Because that's what it turns into when it's just us.
Because my dad said she's my favorite person on the podcast because all she does is talk about the food and nothing else.
Well, we can't. If we just talked
He
about
was
the
like-
food, the show would be 20 minutes.
He was like, "You guys suck. You guys ramble too much." It's like, I don't care.
yeah.
That's what it's here for.
I just sit here and let y'all do your thing and then put my input when needed.
Listen, if we just talked about the food, the show would be 20 minutes. That is not a good podcast length.
No, not at all.
So we have to fill it by talking about other bullshit things that happen in our dumb, stupid lives.
Oh, I didn't tell the story about work.
We'll save it for next week.
No.
No.
I'm gonna forget.
No.
It's
Ah!
short as shit. It's so short.
I wanted to end the show.
It's not worth it. It's not worth saving. So anyway, we kicked the guy
Jesus.
out. We kicked the guy out because he was drunk, right?
Okay.
Way after cutoff. I don't know how he was drunk, but he was drunk.
He must have been really drunk.
Kicked him out. Okay. We're following him. My supervisor's like, just leave him. Once we get to the hotel post,
Okay.
just let him walk to the hotel by himself because he was weird. We get calls that he makes it to his room.
Okay.
Then we get a call that he's come out of his room and starts pulling on all the doors on his floor, then starts going to other floors and doing the same thing. So we go
Okay.
over there to get to him. He has now made it outside. One of our officers follows him into the parking garage, and they're like, Scooby-Dooing, chasing each other, like just walking, between the vehicles and shit. And then he disappears. And he's like, I don't know where he went. Get a call from Sky. He had jumped out of the parking garage and had started running into the woods and taking his clothes off.
What?
And my supervisor said, not our problem. Not on our property. He may be on our property, but he's not in the casino. I don't care.
So you guys don't know what happened to this guy?
I have no idea.
He ran off into the woods taking his clothes off.
I'm pretty sure I heard that he was taking his clothes off. I
Wild
could be wrong
feral
about
man
that part,
living
but
in the
I'm
woods.
fairly certain I heard the officer say, yeah, this guy said he was taking his clothes off and going in the woods and running around out there. So,
Okay. Well, yeah, that's a pretty okay story. Yeah, you shouldn't have saved it, but all right.
yeah.
Thank you, Cotton.
That's what I'm saying. No reason to save it, but it was funny.
Let's see. Check out our Twitter, Lost_Louisville. It's where I post links to the show, updates on the show. So I'm going to start posting pictures of the food from the show.
Yeah.
So if you want any updates on the show, that's where it'll go, is on our Twitter.
You may see the picture of the food on our Instagrams because I'm just going to have you send that picture to me and put it in my story.
Okay, that works. Other than that, I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks, everybody.
In 2 weeks.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Shut up.
cut the first good night?
No.
Just leave both ends of the animal.
I have to be the last word.